Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again coming at you with some fresh and new information. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all like it. If you don't like it, hey, I gotta say what I'm supposed to say. Today I'm going to be speaking about monsters. Yeah, monsters. We all heard about monsters when we were younger. There's a boogeyman or there's a monster under the bed and all this kind of things. And I don't know why those stories were told and why you would say that to children, but we were told quite a few things. But I come to realize in life that the real monsters look normal. They look like you and me and millions of other people all around the world. They're not hideous. They're not under the bed. When you turn the lights off, they come. And when I say that is that when we see these people out in the world that look scary, and I'm not saying that if somebody looks scary, they're not, scary. Most of the people are that look like that is because they've seen a monster. You see people, they just look real deranged and thrown off and, just like, wow, like something broke. It's because they really have seen some monsters. And what you're seeing on them is actually what they saw in someone. And sometimes the monsters are people that we're kin to. Sometimes the monsters are people we were born from. And sometimes we get treated in ways that we just cannot believe that this person could do this to me. And that takes you to a whole nother place in your mind. Sometimes it even snaps, like some people lose it because they can't believe that someone with a title that defines their relationship has done the unthinkable, have touched them in ways they shouldn't touch them, have spoken things to them that should not have been spoken. Those are the real monsters. And another thing is that I read in Isaiah 61, verses 1 through 3, where the Lord said that he would give you beauty for your ashes. Beauty for your ashes. And I had to think about that. Speaking of monsters and speaking of people that do stuff to you that shouldn't do stuff to you, that you're kin to, and, that shouldn't do it and make you look like a monster to the world because of what you experienced, and now your thought and your matter is all jacked up because the unthinkable has happened from someone you thought that would never do that to you. I think that's what makes people lose it. It's not just the simple fact of the matter that something happened. It's that who did what they did. So when it speaks in Isaiah 61, chapter 61, verses 1 through 3, he said, I will give you beauty for your ashes. Ashes is a sign that something that was, that is no more. Like if you take something and burn it up, it was a desk, now it's just a pile of ashes. So he's saying, everything in your life that was, that is no more, I will give you the beauty of what was. See, I'm going to explain it like this. All the experiences that you've experienced, all the things that happened that shouldn't have happened, God said he'll give you beauty for ashes. See, the ashes is the identity of what was. God will give you beauty from what was. So, because now that you've been through what you've been through and you've got through what you've been through, you have the information that you need to get to or even to give to somebody else. He'll give you beauty of it. Yes, you've experienced what you've experienced and it destroyed something in your life, but also it left remnants of things that you could utilize in your life as you go on, that you won't have to experience that anymore because you've been there. You've done that. You've experienced that. Now, the beauty of it was what you got out of it. It wasn't a beautiful process. The ashes identify things that were lost or destroyed. But now he said, I'll give you beauty for your ashes. For all that you went through, all that you lost, all that has happened. He'll give you a new spirit. He'll give you a new understanding. He will give you new wisdom. He will give you insights. So when you go through stuff, you have insights. That's why when you see somebody or when somebody talks to you about an experience or something they're going through, you be like, well, you know what? I went through that and this is what happened. I'm not saying this is going to happen for you or how it happened to me, but I'm going to tell you what I learned from it. That's the beauty of going through. That's the beauty of the ashes. That's the beauty of the things that you lost. That's the beauty of the things that you've experienced, because now you have the experience. I will give you beauty for the ashes of life. And another thing that I wanted to put in about the monsters is that the monsters are usually fueled by envy, jealousy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody mama can be jealous of them. Oh, yeah. Somebody daddy could be jealous of them. Oh, yeah. A person you work with could be jealous of you. You ain't even done nothing to them. You're not even acting in no certain kind of way. You probably could go back 20 years and you always been taking care of yourself like you taking care of yourself. They think they doing it because of them and there wasn't no them then. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing nothing for you. They doing it for themselves. And if it's beautiful and they doing it and it look good, hey, just learn to be happy for people. Just learn. So I'm just saying this to you. God will give you beauty for ashes. The things that you've lost, the things that were taken, the experiences that you experienced, now you know. And the pile of ashes of the things that were lost, God will restore and give you the knowledge, like I said earlier, the wisdom, strength. That's why when people see strong people, and people see people that are successful, it wasn't all easy like y'all think it is. Y'all just see them at their floss point. Y'all didn't see them at their lost point. A lot of people that's successful right now lost before they got a win. They might have lost 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. But they kept on going. They kept on doing. They kept on believing. Now that they receiving it and everybody want to be mad at them. Don't be mad. Be glad. One day, your time coming. If you keep going. And you don't want to receive all the backlash from people don't understand what you've been through, what you sacrificed to be hating on you, when basically you was hating yourself as you was going through that process. You thought you were a failure, but you wasn't a failure. Not ever. You weren't ever a failure. You were a person that kept on trying, that kept on believing, and finally got to the point of receiving. I hope that helped y'all. And I hope you understand this. All monsters don't look scary. Some of them look normal. So like I say, get it before it gets you. Talk to you guys later. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, I'm out.